Hey there, I'm Anna Novak. I own a downsizing business and I'm also an SRES agent with Keller Williams in Arlington, Virginia. Today, I want to share with you what I've learned about working with seniors. And in particular, today we're going to talk about interacting with the adult children of your senior clients. In particular, understanding the dynamics that might be in play with adult children. And then, in particular, just kind of acknowledging that wishful thinking versus willingness to move can be a real obstacle. So let's just jump right in. When you are working with seniors, sometimes the first people you're going to hear from are the adult children of the people who need to sell their home. And I get these calls all the time. And while they are usually very well intentioned, they are definitely um, a few things that I have learned about interacting with the adult children of my downsizing clients. Um, the biggest thing is that often they are a little premature in their willingness to help. They are really eager to help their parents move, and they think it's definitely time for the parents to move. But I have come to find out sometimes that there's wishful thinking. And after I spend a ton of time talking to them on the phone, they seem so nice. And then later on, I find out that their parents are actually, not ready to move at all and have no intention of moving. So while I may earn a few brownie points for being helpful and friendly, I've learned it's not always the best use of my time. So for tip two, handling estates, the same concept kind of applies to the same idea. And estates can be even more complicated if there are several siblings involved or if there's any type of probate process that has to be completed, or any other legal hurdles that need to be cleared. But it always surprises me, honestly, how long families will wait. They may call you right away when they find out that there's an estate that needs to be liquidated, but often it takes way longer than I think it should because I want the listing. So again, it's always good to make the connection and stay in touch. But if they're not actually ready to sell, I don't spend a ton of time with them. It's just a time drain, and I'm not really qualified to answer questions about estates or probates, and I'm definitely not a family counselor either. So, um, if you are a specialist in those things, help yourself. But in my experience, a lot can change, and I'm just better off waiting until everything is in the clear to actually try to get the listing. So, tip three, you think it's obvious, but and you do know this already, but unless the adult child actually has power of attorney over their parents, they are not the ones who are authorized to sell. Sometimes they will claim that they're the ones making the decisions, and maybe they actually are the ones making the decisions. But the very first thing I would do is to verify who is authorized to sell. And by that, I mean, I need to see a copy of that POA before we move any further. It's just going to create a lot of drama if it's not in place. So very early in the conversation, definitely before sending any type of written agreement. I know you know that, but in the moment when you want the listing, it can be easy to assume that family members have their ducks in a row when they actually don't. So, same deal, refer them to somebody who can help, but best practice is to wait until you can get a solid contract before investing a lot of time with them because, again, the legal stuff just takes way longer than anybody likes it to. So these are just a few of the things I've learned about working with the adult children of seniors, and I'm looking forward to discussing this topic with you in person on our call. And I want to hear some of your real life stories of how you've dealt with similar situations. And thanks for tuning in today. And I'm looking forward to learning from you also. Thank you.